Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a try on e.l.f. cosmetics haul for you. I recently did some shopping on e.l.f. cosmetics as I normally do. You guys know if you've been watching my channel that e.l.f. has been one of my favorite brands recently. I have shopped from them a ton in 2020. I believe I am icon level status in their points program on their website because I have placed so many orders in 2020. So for today's video, I figured I would show you what I got, but instead of just sitting here and talking to you about the products, I figured I would show you everything on my face today, do a try on haul, and also give you guys some first impressions as I go along. Before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out to MagicLinks and e.l.f. Cosmetics for sending me some of these goodies that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Literally a day after I placed my own personal e.l.f. order that I purchased with my own money, MagicLinks, which is the platform that I use to create my affiliate links that you guys see in my description box, reached out to me and told me that they were partnering up with e.l.f. Cosmetics to send some of their creators some product from e.l.f. So I was able to pick out some products that they sent me. So half of the products that you guys will see in today's video were purchased myself. I will continue to purchase e.l.f. Cosmetics. I stand by their quality for the amazing affordable price. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing my try on e.l.f. Cosmetics haul, and let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to show you guys that I don't think I'll be demonstrating in today's video because I don't want to take my makeup off. I'm filming another video after this, but this is e.l.f.'s face erase. I picked up two of these. I've been very into reusable makeup removers. I have been obsessing and using my makeup eraser every single day, constantly washing it and reusing it. It's just been an amazing additive in my personal skincare routine. So when I saw that e.l.f. had these for only $4 each compared to a $20 makeup eraser, these definitely give me similar vibes to the Face Halo, which again is a lot more expensive. I knew I had to try these out. For only $4 each, these would be an amazing dupe for, again, the $20 makeup eraser and things like that. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on these. So the first thing that I definitely need to do today is moisturize my lips. My lips are feeling so incredibly dry. The temperature dropped a lot last night in New York. It was 48 here, and I'm definitely feeling that change in my skin, and my lips feel so dry. So I got two lip balms from e.l.f. Cosmetics. The one that I purchased myself was their Ride or Die lip balm in the shade Tough Cookie. These are brand new on e.l.f.'s website, and I was so excited to see these. These feel very luxurious. It has a little bit of that tint to it. You could maybe wear this as an everyday lip shade. And then the other one that I have tried before is their Calm Balm, which is just a classic sheer no color conditioning lip balm. This is one that my boyfriend really likes. I really like it as well. It's just a standard lip balm that is crazy conditioning and makes the lips so soft. Since I have tried this one already, today I'm going to prep my lips using the Ride or Die lip balm. Ooh, this smells sweet like cookies. I wonder if each of the shades have their own scent like their name, but it's a very, very thick consistency, almost like a lip gloss, almost making it a little tough to squeeze out of the tube. It's that thick. That feels really nice on the lips though. It definitely does have like a lip gloss feel to it. It is really, really thick. I don't know if you guys could see, I had to press really hard to get it out of the tube. But with that being said, it's so thick feeling. It feels very luxurious. This would be a perfect lip for a no makeup, but so far so good on this. This one smells like cookies. It's a beautiful sheer nude shade that I think is great for every day. The next thing that I got from e.l.f. are two more of their bite-sized eyeshadows. If you guys have watched me, then you know that I already have 3 shades of these in my collection. I love them so much and they're so good. I really wanted to add more to my collection, so I picked out these shades, Cream and Sugar, which is the standard nude shade. Let me open these up and rip off the seal so you guys can see a little bit better. So here's what the shade Cream and Sugar looks like. Just your standard everyday neutrals. This is a perfect everyday palette. And then just to switch it up a little bit and do something a teensy bit out of my comfort zone, I also picked out the shade Berry Bad, which this is going to be absolutely amazing and stunning for fall. I don't always like going berry because I sometimes feel that they could lean a little bit cool tone, but these are a little bit on the warmer side of berry tones, so I think I'm going to like that a lot. And I definitely think I can mix and match these two palettes together. I think I'm going to go in with the Berry Bad Bite Size palette first, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is a mauve warm tone transition shade. If you guys didn't know, these also only retail for $3 a piece, which is an amazing price for eyeshadow, and you'll see the quality of these shadows is better than a lot of those that are actually higher priced. And I'm just going to start by running this mauve shade through my crease. So far, I am really loving this lip balm. I would be curious to get this in maybe like a little bit of a lighter shade or a clear shade if they have, just so if I want to use a lip balm this moisturizing without it looking like I'm wearing anything on my lips. But so far, I am really loving how it's feeling. It's super duper moisturizing. Now that I have that shade fluffed all over my crease, I'm going to take the same exact shade just on a little bit of a smaller brush. You guys know that I typically do this with all of my looks, just to get the crease shade a little bit more concentrated, a little bit lower in my crease. So it's the most blown out and blended and light going up towards my brow, but I like to add a little bit more depth and definition in the crease area right here. Now I'm going to take the dark color in the Berry Bad palette to start deepening up the eye. I really love this shade because it's not a brown, but it's not a purple berry either. It's kind of like a perfect mix, like a brown with a purplish berry undertone, which I think is perfect for this little palette. So I'm going to take this on a small brush. Wow, so far this has a lot of pigment to it. I'm just taking this and packing it on the outer corner, and I'm going to run it a little tiny bit up into the crease as well, to deepen up that area and add more definition to the eye. Ooh, I love that. That is a beautiful tone on the eye, and just like I thought, so beautiful for fall. Now that I really built up that deeper berry shade really into my crease, kind of all over my eye, I'm going to take the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is something I've had in my collection for a while now. This is my favorite concealer ever. I have this in the shade Light Beige for the summertime, and I'm going to use this to carve out the front half of my lid to prep for a lid shade. Kind of just do like a little half cut crease kind of thing. I'm going back in with that same berry shade, really concentrated, and just packing it on this outer corner for some more definition. I feel like the concealer is really helping this shade pop as well. Actually, in past experience, I didn't think about it today, but the bite-size eyeshadows work really well on top of E.L.F.'s Putty Eye Primer, which I also have in my collection. I just totally forgot to use it today. So that is a tip. I find that they just look a little bit more vibrant, and the bite-size shadows just work a little bit better on their Putty Eye Primer, opposed to a concealer that is set down with powder. But as you guys can see with concealer, they are still really nice as well. For my lid shade, I'm jumping on over to the Cream and Sugar palette, and I'm going to use this shimmery champagne shade here. From experience with the bite-sized palettes, yes, the shimmery metallic shades have always been so good, buttery, soft, and very vibrant on the eye. Oh my gosh, yes, and you're able to just apply them with your finger, no spray needed or anything like that. Do you see how vibrant that is, especially on top of some sort of base? As I said, whether you use concealer or the Putty Eye Primer, these lid shades are always incredible. Never ever need to be wet with a spray or anything like that. And this is the same finger. I did not dip in again, and I'm able to do the other eye. So much pigment came off when I dipped my finger in the pan just once, and look how much is still left. That's crazy. This is probably so far the best shimmer that I've tried out of all of the bite-sized shadows. Someone explained to me how these are only $3. E.L.F., how did you do it? I need to know. This berry shade right here in the Berry Bad palette is really calling my name, so I think I'm going to take this just where the lid shade meets the outer corner, just to kind of marry the two together and add even more of a berry pop to the lid. Oh yes, this is so pretty. Wow, that shade is so stunning as well and went on so easy, and it looks perfect. It's kind of meshed in between those two shades. That's one thing that I totally love about these little palettes. Since they're so little, they're so easy to mix and match, whether you're doing your makeup sitting at your vanity or you're on the go and you want to throw 4 or even 5 of these in your makeup bag. They'll probably still take up less room than a full-size eyeshadow palette. I'm feeling excited, you guys, after using those eyeshadows. But one last thing for the eyes that I have to test out is E.L.F's liquid glitter eyeshadow in the shade Flirty Birdie. I've been looking for a replacement for my Stila Kitten liquid glitter shadow. That was my absolute favorite, and I've tried other liquid glitter since then, but I've yet to find anything that comes close in formula as well as shade. So this is the little E.L.F liquid glitter eyeshadow. It's so cute, very, very tiny, but it only retails for, I believe, $5, which is very affordable. Look at how cute and tiny this thing is. And again, this is the shade Flirty Birdie. It's really metallic and really bright, kind of like a mix of a champagne-y rose gold with a little bit of silver in there. It's very beautiful, very up my alley. I just don't know where I want to put it. I think I'm just gonna go in and pop a little bit of this on top of the white shade here. I'm honestly not the greatest at glitter cut creases, so I don't want to totally mess up this look. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and kind of dot it on the front of the lid to get that glitter down. Types of eyeshadows like this are the easiest and most foolproof way to apply glitter to an eye look, because there's never any fallout. You don't have to work with any glitter glue or anything like that. This eye look to me just keeps getting better and better the more that I add to it. I think I'm going to stop after the glitter, but I think that just took that inner third of the eye to the next level. I don't know how well the glitter is picking up on camera. I hope you guys are able to see it, but it's just so shiny. It's not overly metallic. It's not chunky. It is the perfect size glitter. So easy to apply. I will definitely keep using this one. The next new product that I want to try out from E.L.F is their monochromatic multi-stick in the shade Glistening Peach. Now, I don't know how well this shade is going to match this look, but you guys know I love a good peachy cheek, and these multi-sticks were so intriguing to me. This is what it looks like. It's so cute and tiny, but it's basically a multi-use stick. You could use it on your eyes, lips, cheeks for a soft, glowy, and monochromatic look. I guess if you do all 3 in one go. This is what an up close of the product looks like. And there is the swatch on my hand. Definitely a little bit sheer. I didn't set my face yet because usually creams like this work way better on top of creams opposed to powder. It's a little bit slick feeling. I'm worried that this might break up my foundation, but I'm going to just apply right to the apple of my cheeks. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to blend it out with the same sponge that I used for my foundation and concealer. Can you guys even see that? I don't know that the color is picking up on camera. Maybe a little bit. I think it's adding a little bit of a glow. I don't necessarily see a difference in color on the cheeks, but even before it's blended out, it's definitely more of a highlighter look rather than a blush. And again, it's not coined a blush, it's just a multi-use stick. And as someone who doesn't use cream products too often, I have a drawer full of like cream blushes and highlighters that I find myself always skipping over. I am really, really enjoying this so far. It didn't pick up my foundation or anything like I thought it would, and that is stunning on the cheeks. I had to pick up their new bite-sized face palettes. I think this bite-sized concept is so genius, and I really hope that E.L.F continues to expand this. Just the way that you're able to mix and match and try different shades for an affordable price and have such high quality travel-friendly products is so amazing and intriguing to me. I was ecstatic when I saw the bite-sized face palettes. So these I have already swatched because as soon as they arrived, I could not wait. So the first shade that I picked up, of course, is White Peach. This comes with a peachy blush and a beautiful champagne-y highlighter. I will swatch on my fingers. So there is the shade White Peach in the Bite Size Face palette. So beautiful. You guys know I love my warm peachy tones, especially in the summer. And then the second palette that I picked up is in the shade Lychee or Lychee. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but this one is a little bit more of a pinky neutral palette, kind of will go with any type of look that you do. So here is the blush. It's like a beautiful everyday deep nude. And then here is the highlighter, which is a little bit more of a deeper champagne. I'm not sure if this might be a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but I think I'm going to go ahead and test out Lychee first. First, I'm going to dip into the blush shade. Definitely a little bit powdery, but it seems that there's a lot of pigment on the brush. So I'm just going to tap off the excess so I don't put on too much blush right away. Oh wow, that turned my cheek very, very pink, and I don't know if you guys can see, but the multi-stick does have some glitters in it, which I'm just now noticing now that I applied the blush on top, and it kind of turned the glitters a pink shade when I went in with the blush on the top. And this shade of the blush is beautiful so far. It's like my perfect everyday deep nude pinky mauve tone blush. Now I'm going to try out the highlighter, which again might be a little deep on me, but I guess we will see. I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbone here, which my cheek is already pretty glowy, but this is amping it up even more. Wow, I am so impressed by this highlighter formula because typically in the past, I'm sure if you guys watched like my full face of E.L.F, I haven't found an E.L.F highlighter formula that I absolutely love, that absolutely has blown me away. But this formula is so soft and smooth while still giving that really intense reflective look, but it doesn't emphasize any texture. It is a gorgeous highlighter formula. I do think that this shade is a little bit dark on me. When I look straight forward, I'm getting that kind of stripy look to the tops of my cheekbones here. I'm going to try to layer it up a little bit with the highlighter that's in the White Peach quad, just to see what this one looks like. Oh wow, that one's even more bright. And see if we could get rid of that dark stripe on the cheek. But usually that doesn't really go away once you have down a product that's too dark. Wow. Wow, that's all I could say about these little palettes. The eyeshadows and the cheek palettes, all I could say is wow. For my under eye, I'm going to take the Shimmering Berry shade in the Berry Bad palette. I've mentioned this previously, but I love putting metallics on my lower lash line. I think it just looks so much more fun and alive rather than putting a matte shade. So I'm just going to smudge this right on the lower lash line. Lastly, for the eyeshadow, I'm going back into the Cream and Sugar palette and taking the shimmery shade that I used on my lid. I'm just gonna take that right into the inner corner to highlight, and then I'm going to put on some lower lash mascara to finish up the eyes. Last but not least, I'm going to try on a couple of lippies. I love E.L.F. lippies. They are so affordable and usually amazing. I don't think I've tried a bad one, so I have a couple of new ones. I did just go ahead and wipe off the Ride or Die lip balm. My lips are so incredibly soft. I just wiped it off with a little Q-tip, and my lips have never felt so soft and ready for lip products. Besides the lip balm, I have 3 more different lip products that I want to try on for you guys. The first one is their Sheer Slick lipstick in the shade Golden Pear. These look like amazing everyday kind of sheer lipsticks when you're doing a no makeup look and you want to throw something on your lips. Here's what the lipstick looks like. Definitely more of an orangey shade, so just going to try it on so you guys can see what it looks like. Ooh, that is so soft. I really love this shade. This is going to be a beautiful shade for the fall months, but it seriously does not feel like I have anything more than a really thin lip balm on my lips. It is kind of like a lip balm formula with just some color to it. It's definitely not the most sheer lipstick. I think it's very buildable. I think you can get a more intense look with a lip liner. And I did go ahead and kind of do 2 layers, and it definitely does have that very slick, hydrating formula. like when I rub my lips together, it almost feels like, not in a super oily, greasy way, but it's really smooth like butter. Like I'm rubbing, like when I rub my lips together, it is just so smooth and slick. I really like this. I think this is going to be a beautiful burnt orangey shade for the fall, and it is an incredibly comfortable formula. Next up, I'm going to be trying the Seriously Satin lipstick formula in the shade Cream. These lipsticks are only $3 and they are really, really great. I do have another color in this lipstick that I've tried out in the past, but I wanted to try something a little bit more nude. I saw Michaela, I don't know her last name, but you know the girl from Boston on TikTok with the amazing accent. She was talking about this and said it's really similar to Honey Love by MAC. And as I said, I know I already love the formula of this. Ooh, okay, this might be a little too pale for me. I might be able to make it work with a lip liner. But with that being said, this is going to be an awesome nude for those of you with more fair skin tones, or if you just like that concealer lip type of look. But I am quickly going to try to make it work with some sort of lip liner just to see if I could deepen it up and make it a little bit more suitable for my skin tone. Here's the Seriously Satin lipstick in Cream along with a lip liner. I just used a lip liner that was 1 or 2 shades deeper than the lipstick, and I feel like it's definitely a little bit more complimentary on my skin tone now. So it's a beautiful lightening shade. I think this will be a great shade if I want to do an ombre lip, lighten up the center. The last lip product that I have to show you guys, I'm going to use to top off this lip combo, and that is E.L.F's Lip Plumping Gloss. I love these glosses. They are so juicy and beautiful and long lasting, and I really do think they plump my lips. I have used one of these in the past. I wanted to get something a little bit more opaque and nude. So, well, it is still kind of sheer, this one, but I think it does have that light color. This might lighten up my lips even more, but this is the shade Peach Bellini. I'm just going to pop some of this on the center of my lips. Oh yeah, this is going to make my lips even more nude. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete today's video. That is my E.L.F. Cosmetics try-on haul, and here's the final look that I came up with. I know, nothing revolutionary. I just love doing the same looks over and over again, especially when I am trying out new products. But overall, I absolutely love how this look turned out. I love the mauve tones on the eyes, the glitter. I definitely think my eyes are my favorite part of this look. I just love everything about them. I really liked everything else that I tried today. I think the one thing I was a little bit iffy about was the monochromatic multi-stick. Definitely left a glitter on my cheeks. From far away and on camera, I think looks beautiful. Sometimes glitter and those extra things really enhance how makeup looks on camera, but up close, it doesn't make the skin look the absolute best. It does emphasize a little bit of texture, and I kind of wish it was more of a cream blush rather than have that strong glitter to it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this video and spending time with me today. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.